Hello everybody, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. We are continuing our story with the Jedi Knight Sentinel. In the last episode, we had to go fix some Greed technology, and we're currently on the hunt for a betrayal, or a doctor that turned out to be a Sith Lord. He has a very powerful weapon that he stole the plans for. Very dangerous to the city, or to the planet of Coruscant, so we got to figure out how to get that back. We're on our way down to the Justicar territory to go in search of that, as well as continue our repairs of the Coruscant infrastructure. So, yeah, that's what's going on. One of these is a main class story quest, which is very interesting. The other one's kind of a boring area quest that's focused on maintenance, so whatever. Before we get too far into the video, I would like to make sure I remind you guys to like and subscribe to the channel to help us reach that next subscriber goal of 10,000. That can only happen if you guys actually press those buttons, so be sure to do that now to help us out with that. So we're gonna hop down here. Ideally, there'll be one or two, yeah, there'll be several side quests that we need to grab while we're here. So let's start getting into here and figuring out where we're going. So we have this one over here that's going to be for the Gree area quest, and then the class quest, or like a overarching story quest, is over there. Kill. Oh, I forgot to change back to Atari. It's fine. I'll try to remember to do that the next time we hop into a rest area. Oh, here we go. I do try to grab as many of these little side quests as I can early in the game, because it gets us over leveled so that we don't have to do it later.
Excuse me, Master Jedi?
And these quests are easier to do than the later ones will be.
Act like you're not talking to anyone. My name's Jafke. I'm with Republic Security. Is the street clear? Any Justicar patrols?
I don't see any Justicars in the street.
Alright, good. It should be safe for us to talk. For now. I already tangled with the Justicars. Trust me, you don't want to underestimate these guys.
A little bright in here, hold on. That's better. I'm already white enough.
I appreciate your words
I don't need the light making me more pasty.
I wouldn't want anyone else making the same mistake I did. Republic Security was actually excited about the Justicars at first. A bunch of ex-military guys forming a militia to take back the streets.
The Justicars weren't the allies you'd hoped for.
Republic Security hoped the Justicars would work alongside our officers, bring order to Coruscant's lower levels. But they pushed out Republic forces just like they did the criminals. They keep the peace down here, but they definitely aren't on the Republic side.
If the Justicars aren't working with the Republic, then who are they working with?
No clue. They pushed out Black Sun and the other criminal groups, but their goals are still a mystery. We've tried to run surveillance on their activities, but their signal jammers block every attempt. I thought disrupting the jammers would be easy, but the Justicar patrols are everywhere.
It would be a privilege to assist an agent of the Republic.
Really? That would be great. I built the devices to disrupt the Justicar's jammers. They just need to be installed. Can you do that for me?
I'll take the devices and place them for you.
Thank you so much. Here, take the devices. They need to be planted at several points around the district. That's the tricky part. Justicar patrols are everywhere. Once you've planted the devices, make your way back. Good luck, and thanks.
Alright, this is one of a few side quests. Oh, well, let's just go ahead. The quests that we need to do are... So I'm going to run over here and grab this, but there's another side quest over here I want to grab because it ends up taking us down here anyway. But it makes sense to come up here and grab this because I don't remember having to come over here again. Works. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Damn it. Oops. It's a waste of an ability, but whatever. Nothing I can do about it now. Alright, so now we'll swing back around to where we were a second ago. Grab the quest from this person that's going to be over here. Oops, I want to fight you. And then continue on grabbing all the rest of the stuff we need to do in this zone. Lost cat kitten. Okay. I knew there was a quest over here. I've been through this area many times.
Excuse me, you don't look like a Justicar. I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun, that they're better than the gangs, but they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble, like Brayden did.
Who's Brayden? Are you asking for my help?
Please, can you help me rescue Brayden? He's my brother. He's only 15, but they think he's older. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die!
If these Justicars wish to keep the peace, it will not be on the backs of children.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Are you really a Jedi? They say sometimes Jedi appear to children who are truly in need. To get to Brayden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Brayden is. Please, please bring him back to me.
Alright. So it's a rescue mission. Okay, yeah, there's another security terminal over here that we need to bug. Or anti-jamming, or whatever it is that we're doing. We'll grab that. Grab this guy over here. Come over and do the Greek quest. Find the belt that we need to go rescue the kid. And then we'll be able to turn in all of our missions. Should go relatively quickly. I'm not wasting my time with any of the heroic missions because they take too long. You can get them done by yourself, but it takes a lot of extra time to do that. Oh yeah, there is another quest over here we need to grab. Forgot about this guy.
Master Jedi. Don't see too many of you on Coruscant anymore. Certainly not in Justicar territory. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
You suspect the Justicars of illegal trade?
And worse, black market goods are one thing, but trading with the Empire is treason. Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from. The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
Storming the docks might make the Justicars suspicious.
If there were another way, I'd be topside and long gone by now. Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Alright, there we go. So we got a few more things to get... Oh, there's another one here.
Oh man,
I guess they were
Jedi
overlapping
in the
or something.
Flesh? Perfect. This is perfect. So my name's Pouse, right? And I'm a journalist. The only journalist down here who isn't afraid to dig up the truth.
Oh, I never end up finishing this one because I think it makes you go off in some other direction. I never mess with that one. I forgot that. Alright, so we have the quests that we're going to get done down here. Let's, Good
as new.
So we got these terminals up here that we have to get information from. Nope, 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 nope. wish that the targeting would just do right in front of me as soon as I press the button. It's really annoying to be standing right in front of somebody and then you press an attack and it doesn't target the person. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's one. So we're retrieving manifest data packets from these. That's what we're doing right now. Then after that, we need to go down and do the Gree repair area. We need to go talk to some Ugnaughts over here. Two out of three. One more to go, and we can move on to the next part. I've done these missions enough that I can breeze through them fairly quickly. The big trick is just to avoid as much of the random fighting as you can, because it takes up a lot of time and doesn't really give you that much. I mean, you don't want to avoid every fight because you do need to kill some stuff to level up at a reasonable rate, but for the most part, the story campaign missions and stuff are generally enough to keep you leveling pretty quickly. Not too bad. All right. Yeah, just need to return to him. So now we need to run over to this area to talk to some Ugnaughts because they've been stealing some equipment, and we need them to not do that. So let's go run over this way towards the elevator there, the purple-colored elevator. There's no medical droid. I thought there was a medical droid in the corner here. I need to keep myself in the habit of actually selling off my stuff as we go, because it really sucks to get your inventory all filled up and then you can't do anything.
As new.
Elevator time. Down the stairs we go. Boom. No mounting here, but that's okay, because we're just right here to talk to this guy. So I have the misophonia or whatever that really bugs me.
Cooperate.
So the thing is that they didn't realize that the stuff that they had was Gree, and they didn't realize that anything was going on. They weren't trying to hurt anybody. They need us to help them fix some air filters and stuff that's making life hard for them down here. Sorry if that bugs you for me to move through that, but the noises, I can't stand mouth noises, and like grunting and squirrely noises like that, it just really irritates me bad. So anytime we have to talk to Ugnaughts or anything that makes like slurpy sounds or anything, no, we're moving past that as quickly as we can. But the general gist of that is that they've been trying to fix an air filter problem that's making life difficult for them. They didn't realize that the technology was that what they were doing was messing up the technology, and they want us to go talk to the Gree to try to form a business arrangement to help them fix their problem. All right, are we in the area? Yeah, we need to obtain a Justicar security belt. I believe any of I believe any of these stronger enemies can give it to us. So. There you go. That was quick. All right. So now we're gonna go save the kid over here. through that doorway there. So we're gonna save the kid over here, and then we'll finish off by trying to find the guy. By trying to find that Sith Lord that stole those plans. I'm not sure that this is the last area here, so we may not actually... Oh, here we go. We may not actually find him right now, but...
Suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Alright, cool. So I generally try to save the story part for last because it's usually the most interesting. So let's go over here, save this kid from his current predicament. Then we'll run back, finish the story area over there. Oh, this way.
I'll live.
Doorway over here. Fortunately, this is not a very large area, so we should be fine. We gotta go in the elevator. Made it seem like it wasn't gonna take very long, but this elevator is probably gonna lead to an area where we have to fight a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's what I thought. Let's just go ahead and kill this since we need to kind of go off to the left anyway. For those of you who are just joining now, hold on. I was gonna go through my rotation real quick, but
Your sister sent me.
trying to breeze through this as quickly as possible so these episodes aren't too long.
She's a little girl. How could she? And why? Now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
You want to be the Justicar's captive?
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.
That works. Fortunately, we cleared out everything on this side already, so we should be able to just walk over here, do the computer part, and leave. Cool. So now we just need to run over and do our story part. Alright, to walk out the door. Arbitrary can't mount here thing. Fine. You can mount everywhere else, but as soon as you walk through the thing, you can't mount. Let's get over to the purple arrow, purple up arrow there. And that will be our story thing, and we can get done with our missions for, well, most of our missions for today. We have to go turn in a bunch of stuff, but ideally, we'll get through this very quickly. I guess the microphone picked that up. Sorry about that.
As new.
Right. Yeah. I assumed that we could not mount here, but... Alright, what am I doing? Alright, we're just trying to locate Tarnus. I always have to question myself because several of the story element things come into this area. And for example, the smuggler, he has to destroy a bunch of cameras. So, for example, that's a camera right there. They'll be highlighted. You can click on them and you shoot them and they blow up. So I always have to stop for a second and be like, what am I doing here? This is what you save that glowing ability for these bigger bosses, so that you can keep using your abilities. Here we go.
Jedi? Thank the stars.
I don't see a planet prison anywhere. That's not good.
We've been such fools. Darnus! He's a Sith!
I've come to stop him. What happened here?
Darnus tricked us. Said your Jedi were going to shut the project down. Told us to bring the planet prison here. Keep it safe. Thought we were saving the Republic. We brought Darnus the prototype. He turned on us. Killed everyone.
I need to know where Tarnus went.
Don't know. But he took the planet prison. Prototype creates a massive heat signature when activated. Run a thermal scan. You'll find Tarnus. Planet prison needs time to build the power. Enough time for you to destroy it. Save Coruscant.
Poor man. He didn't deserve this. I'll run a thermal scan from one of these terminals. Come on.
Over this way. Get the thermal scan done. It's probably going to take us into the next
thermal scan.
I think there's one more area we need to go through.
Wasn't kidding. Something's really
before we're done
lighting
here
up.
on Coruscant.
Tracking. Here we go. Sector 167, coordinates 8863. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The signal's coming from the ruins of the Jedi Temple.
Yeah.
If the planet prison has been activated, we don't have much time.
The temple ruins are in a hazard zone called the Works. People go in, but don't come out. There's an old elevator down to the Works near here. Hope you're ready for anything, because that's about as much as I know.
If a Sith can get down there, so can we.
Let's hope we get down there in one piece. And he didn't. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Alright. So, I think for this one, it makes sense for us to just kind of go ahead and fast travel back to here. Because it would take us a lot longer to ride back up even to that middle part of the map. So, I think we're going to fast travel back here. And then we will ride back through all of this stuff again. Turn in the quests here. And then next episode, we'll go down the elevator into the Works. Not really trying to do that right now.
Let's talk later. Feels like we ought to be saving the galaxy right now.
Trying to click on that. I actually think that I need to adjust my rotation a little bit, though. Because it probably doesn't make a lot of sense to have my...
Thank goodness. Did you get all the devices in place?
The devices are all in place.
What a relief. I really can't thank you enough for your help. Alright, let's see if these things work. They're booting up now. Synchronizing, and... It's working! The frequencies are all clearing, one by one. This is fantastic.
Then everything seems to be resolved.
I never could have done this without you. Never. Amazing. Here. I could never reward you enough for what you've done. I'll notify headquarters that the jammers are down. Thanks again for your help. This mission would have been a complete failure without you.
That's what we're here for. And we're level 18 now. And as you can see, we are now over leveled for this area, so it's lowering our level to compensate for that. I like to be in that state as much as I can be. It's really frustrating when you get later on in the game and you're too low of a level to go into it.
Shipping records from the Justicar docks. This should be everything you need.
Couldn't have done it better myself. These records prove the Justicars are getting supplies from off-world. I'll transmit these to headquarters, let them chew on it a while. You've got my thanks.
Okay, cool. And we need to go turn in the quest of the little girl. So this one right here.
Your brother is free. He says he will find you as soon as it's safe.
Really? The Justicars were saying he'd been killed. But he's alive? Really? Thank you, thank you. You're my second best friend in the whole world.
Alright, that's it for that. Why did she draw her lightsaber? And then we need to go turn in our Gree quest over here. At least I think we're turning it in. I don't remember. Yeah, I think this... Yeah, it's a holo terminal. Because they're going to have us go down into the works too, I believe, to do something down there.
Internal transmitters reveal you convey the optimization solution to me. I also scan a crude Ugnaught porcine biped proposal of collaboration. Curious.
I think you'll find that datapad worth reading.
The Ugnaught porcine bipeds submit esteem for my efforts and honor my faculties. This is unforeseen pleasantness. With this optimization solution repossessed, Coruscant's waste processors revive. Filth, disease, poison levels recede. Plague outbreaks averted. All resolves to purple parallel. The black bisector comes, pleasing as it is needed. I am NIK, Science Unit. Please talk up if your comprehension white shifts. I will use simple, happy language words to help you understand.
I do appreciate anything you can do.
Indubitably, Coruscant power comes from the works. Darkness comes from the works. Coruscant senators, traitors are blind. The power darkness must stop.
You talking about blackouts?
Yes? Perhaps we understand. The works is very low on Coruscant. There, Gree-spawning generators breed electrons for machine consumption, but enemy droid machines intersect the power conduits and yellow shift their functionality. Enemy droid machines must stop, and conduits must be fixed.
Why are the enemy droid machines disrupting the power conduits?
All droids in the works were damaged when the Empire attacked. Now they are corrupt. I monitor the power conduits, and know where to implement purple shifting. As Black Bisector, you can take out many droid machines, with information planted inside you, and our Toolsphere repair mother in your many fingers. You can perform the fixing function. Is it efficacious?
Sounds efficacious to me.
Excellent. Red tangents envelop us. You will do well, Black Bisector.
All right. So I do believe that this is a good stopping point because we need to go down into the works and do a bunch of stuff down there. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button if you did so that the YouTube algorithm knows, and send the video out to as many people as possible. Click that subscribe button to help us reach that 10,000 subscriber mark. It is our very next milestone. Channel members get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click the join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. Otherwise, you can use YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button if you'd still like to contribute. Direct contributions are greatly appreciated and a critical component to helping to turn this channel into a full-time gig, which is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed the adventure so far. Be sure to come back for the next episode, and I'll see you then.